Okay, this is a review for Black Arrow, support gameplay. I don't know if it's just Anna, but for now Anna, so Havana. Let's have a look. So the first thing, I mean I know this is actually the case for the enemy team, possibly even more so than it is for your team, but why are you playing Anna? That's the first question. Because there's not really anything obvious to Nano. Neither of the DPS. Maybe the Hog. Maybe the Hog is really the one. Orisa to keep her alive. But I mean, in that instance, I think Baptiste is way better in this situation. Because you've got so many people that can make use of the window. You know, you've got the Hansa, the McCree, the Orisa, the Zen. This is, yeah. Plus, you get the added utility of the drone, the lamp, the immortality field, and yeah. I mean, you obviously don't know if they have a Roadhog or not, but yeah, Roadhog, you know, yes, you can sleep the high noon, you know, but yeah, I think Baptiste is better. Anyway, because you also don't have anyone to peel for you, and Anna is very vulnerable. You got no one. You've got the McCree maybe, but yeah, I don't love it. I don't love it. But let's move on from that. Let's see where we're playing. So the Zen is wrong. Not in the pick. I mean, he can play Zen, that's fine. But his positioning is dangerous. Yours is okay. But if you stay in this position, I mean, just look. You're just in the middle of nowhere. I'm hoping you're not going to stay in this position for too long. Because eventually they're going to get a Diva bomb. And then you're just dead. So I'm hoping you relocate or whatever. Also a high noon, if it's up there, you're dead. You're just in the open. So ideally, like, you never really want your team to push up further than here anyway, because this is the safest and most secure place. To chase kills, fine, but if they're chasing kills, they shouldn't be dying. I would much prefer. I mean, you could be down here in this room. You have cover. You're really safe. The only issue with this is you don't have any good angles. You have good angles for the high ground, but you don't have good angles for out there, down that. So, I mean, you could play here, but then you don't have main. So, I mean, it leaves a bit of maneuvering. You can be here, and then you rotate to there to see down the corridor like this. You are a bit exposed from that high ground, though. So, really, one of the best places that you could be is here. Because there's one door. There's one window that you're exposed to. And you get to see all the angles. You can just come around here. The corridor is still a little bit of a problem, but you have this pillar to use cover, and then you can fall back into this room if need be. Where's your nearest health pack? I always thought there was one in here, but I think that's... So your nearest one is back here, which is quite far. So your other option would be over here. But I mean, again, this is really in the open. They have sight lines. They've got a hand, so he could get you. If they have a widow, then obviously this is just bad. So early positioning, very risky. So yeah, I mean, you don't need to lose your position. You just wait for them to come and peek out.
Go. I keep you here.
Oh. You should be asking for the orb. You should be asking for heals. Because you don't want to waste your nade on yourself. Because, yeah, that would be bad. I mean, the Orisa's full health. And he shouldn't have the orb on the Orisa anyway. It should be on the McCree or the Hanzo. Yes. Yeah, nice, nice, nice. Okay.
Just like old times.
You're still not being healed. You've not said anything, you've not spammed anything. And then he gets killed. So, and they're just standing in the open. This is why they should be using cover more. Orisa is not that strong
I'll keep you healed.
as a solo tank anymore.
By the dragon.
Yeah. Why is he healing? People don't understand. This is aggressive. I mean, that was, you saw that they were bubbling. That was a completely wasted sleep. This is very aggressive, kind of wasted nade. You didn't need that. It's a roadhog. And you only hit the road. That is, yeah, don't do that. That's risky.
Get back in the fight.
I was going to say, look left. They're antied. They should be falling. Mythical should not be peeking when he's antied, and you shouldn't be wasting a nade on him. If you know, like, the timing, yeah. You see, he's now naded with your nade, so it's really weird the way that works. Even though they're anti-naded, your nade still works, but it doesn't start working. It's not visible until the other anti-nade wears off. But yeah, he shouldn't be peeking when he's antied. But yeah, now top him off. Squishy's first. Yep, he's still half health. So I've seen your sensitivity is quite high, I guess, like your brother's. But I think you maybe need to lower the scoped sensitivity, because you miss like 3 shots, 4 shots going side to side on Mythical there. And I think for when you're scoped, like when you're non-scoped, that's fine, but possibly your scoped is a bit too, it's a bit too fast, because it's very jerky when you're trying to snipe someone. Again, where's the tank? Yeah, good, don't, yeah, it's not really worth it. So again, still in the open, don't love it. You gotta think, what are you gonna use your nano on? You could nano high noon, if it's big, to keep him alive, you know, so that if he gets dove or if he gets shot by one of the... But, I mean, he is not safe, basically. He can't do this high ground. He doesn't have any peel from a diva. He doesn't have a second shield or anything. He has to do it either as a surprise or behind the Orisa shield, which is not great. Yeah. But why? You could nano the hog. Nano the hog, because he's out of position, because they've invested, and to keep him alive.
The pain is coming. Your cover.
Okay, yeah, not needed. Still, you're not getting topped off. You're like 117 now again. Like, you get shot, you get, you know, body shot, you're probably dead from the Hanzo. Yeah, you can hear the... You should be spamming I need healing. So you could YOLO sleep to try and get this. Let's see if you do. Yeah, could have been good to nano him. You don't want to stack up the bongo and the damage boost, ideally. So that's a bit unlucky. But didn't I call it? Didn't I call it at the beginning? You guys are just too out in the open. So I think, I don't know if you got knocked forward, but you possibly died because, yeah, your feet. It's really stupid the way that works, unfortunately. Because it's on the floor. But I mean, what did I say? If you're up here, you live. If you're in here, you live. And if if they really start to get pressured, you fall back, and you fall back to this location, and then you can, like this, you can peek. Still a bit dodgy from long range spam, but yeah. So yeah, there's that. You got to think of like when they start to get ultimates, how you need to maybe reposition or rethink where you are. Just because you've been rolling them for like, 2 minutes, they've got ults now. What's going to happen? All right. Payload's moving for free. Should ideally just be dying on point.
Go on.
Because now Mythical's dead late. It is stagger kills again. Everyone needs to learn from this stuff. He should know better as well. Diamond player.
Get in there.
So I mean, yeah, I'm guessing you're hoping, because he's not in your team, is he? I'm guessing you're hoping that he is going to go to the point. But still, one nanoed hog, 1v6. Even if he does manage to walk straight to the point, he's probably dead. So you just don't have a good re-engage because people died late and they didn't stall the point, so the point got to move for free whilst you lost numbers. So you're coming back here and yeah, there's you two. Everyone else, Hamza's really far back. I mean, you're 4, but no one is fast enough to get there. You don't have a Lucio. So it's just a waste. However, they've also wasted grab, so, Because now, what you could do is just push and just try and wipe them off. Because again, you want to stop the payload from moving. You do want to get the high ground, so I mean, but you're kind of committed. You can't back out easily. So this is one of those really weird situations. There's an Ash just up there, so you can be the one to poke out the Ash, because from that little angle you got there. I mean, she's dropping now anyway, but you had an angle through here to shoot her. Could have just pressured the Ash a little bit, but this is, yeah, definitely lost, and I want you to get positioning. You should be out of this. You don't want to be here. This is doing nothing. Just because the tank's there, play your own game. I would be retreating. To be honest, I would be getting all the way back. And you don't really want to be on, I mean, you could be here, this sort of position. But it's not great. It's not great. Here. I think the best sort of position, though, is here. This is the best kind of position. And you do have safety to fall back to. You have cover. And if they're wide, you can get this pack, but it is a little bit more risky from, the attack here. But you have enough, this is where you want, really. You want to be over here. Because all this is just not achieving much. Yeah, Mythical's main, but he's probably going to die. Yeah. All this is just a waste of time. Okay, Mythical's dragoned. It stops him moving the payload, but yeah. Again, this is very open. Yeah, I see you're trying to get people to come back. Again, very jerky. Oh, yeah. He's dead. There's nothing you could have done. He was antied. But you're on the ground. They can come at you from every angle. They can come at you from every angle. You're on the floor here. Oh wait, I've gone too far. Yeah, they can come at you from every angle here. They can come up from there, down there, main. They can flank over here. You're just in a... This is just big no-no. Big no-no-no-no-no-no. Bad positioning. You can't do anything. All this low ground stuff. You should be up here just poking at them, raining down with you further back for safety. I mean, there's just boggles the mind. Boggles the mind what the Zen is doing. But yeah, look what I called it. Look, the Ash is up here. It's just you're just getting flanked from every angle. Did you have sleep? I mean, you don't have time. You got shot at the same time, I think. Yeah. But I mean, the whole thing of that is just positioning. It was just absolutely horrendous positioning. Hanzo pulling out the Widow when it's close to the end of the point. That's a bit of a weird pick. I think the McCree would be better, but well, you know what would be better is a May, to be honest. The enemy is here. It's going to be very difficult for you to get in. Yeah, Matrix looking at you. Not much point in wasting stuff. You might want that soon. Yes, it's nice, but you need people to follow up. Yeah, I don't, like, what is going on in here? Like, there's a Zarya just here. I mean, these tanks shouldn't be up here with these stupid angles. They should just immediately drop down and hunker up. You know, hunker here or whatever. This is just, again, you're just getting flanked. You're just going to be dead. Yeah. It's hilarious, the awareness. Really poor awareness. It probably would have been better to go low ground, come around here. What the crap? What the crap? I know this is a freaking Black Arrow review, but what the hell is this? Excuse me? That flick? I mean this, what is this? It's this kind of stuff that really makes Maz question your mouse and keyboard, Hanzo. Anyway, back to back to the Ana review. Yeah. So yes, you're correct. You want to be really far back. And again, they still have the Hanzo, still have the Ash. Very jerky, very jerky. Change your scope sensitivity is one of my suggestions. Still think the Ana pick isn't great though. Like with this, you have double sniper. My God, you have double sniper. You should be running you should be running Bat Mercy, is what you should be running. He's dead. Nothing you could do. He's antied. It's just like your tanks are playing so stupidly. They have a diva. She just ate your nade. Oh, she didn't. It looked like she was. But I mean, this bongo as well. This is basically this position. Unless you fight here and you just got trapped, so you're just all in. You have to commit. There's not really any point in investing many ultimates here. And there's definitely no point in him being here. It's just stupid. This map is designed, basically, there's no defense until here. And ideally, you want the cart further up. Because they can just hide behind it. They just have too many places to hide. So you just want to poke. You want to poke and let them come in before you commit ultimates. Spam, I need healing. Spam, I need healing. You're gonna die to spam. Yep. 1, you should have been spamming I need healing. 2, you just shouldn't be in the open. There's no reason for you to peek. There's no reason for you to peek. The sleep dart was unnecessary. She probably would have died anyway. And like I said, this is just not a good place to have a fight for you as the defenders. So, I mean, yeah. Let's speed this up.
I've come back from worse. Go on. I can wait.
So, you've got double shield now. You've got Sigma, Orisa. This is definitely, you should be playing Baptiste. When you have double shield, Baptiste. You just need the output of healing and you need the support. So, nade? Can you nade? I mean, they're dragoning, so it's a lost fight. So again, I mean, this is literally why you have trans. So I don't know why he has not used trans at the appropriate moments, but Grav Dragon, that's one of the main reasons for running the Zen, except to poke, you know, and in this case, it's just not, ugh. So now, it should be dying on point. They should be, you can get out, but they should be dying on point, because the point is just, like, he's dead, and you're still moving the payload. Again, it's just bad. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Again, kind of just willy-nilly throwing the sleep out for nothing. Look, I mean, I know you can't see this, but you should be thinking about it. Like, they have Bob, and you just wasted your sleep. So if I'm the Ash, I go, she wasted sleep, I'm bobbing. Easy. Why this guy's gone Winston, I have no idea. But he is now a great target for you to nano. So like now, at least him going Winston is like, you have a good nano target. He jumps in, you nano him. Brilliant. He'll be able to kill some squishies. But yes, willy-nilly throwing sleeps out. And nades. Because you're not in a position to capitalize this. You're not on a rush comp. You're on a, it's a pokey comp. So you getting a fat anti-nade doesn't really achieve much.
Get in there.
Yeah, that's a waste. That's not a good nano at all. Look where your Winston is. Look where your Winston is. Now, I know this is a case of he's not in comms with me, but look where the Winston is. Look where Mythical is on Hanzo. The amount that he is going to achieve is going to be, just now imagine if he had a sleep. I know it's 3 seconds, but yeah. The monkey would have been better. Plus, he would get his ult faster. Nice. That was nice. Let's go a bit further. Careful with this positioning. Did you get anything with that? No. Yep, this is all good. You're fairly safe here, fairly. But I mean, yeah, if the Hanzo goes up there, free shot at you. That's what he should be doing. I know you've got Widow, so it's pressuring them out, but yeah, I just, don't love it. Don't love it.
Get back in the fight.
You're just lobbing them out off cooldown. Get out of the habit of doing that. You're going to need them. And your nade. You really need your nade now, right? Oh my god, you got orb. It was only about a week late. Yeah, you're just wasting cooldowns, I'm afraid. Yeah, good idea to switch. But it's over. Okay, so let's do the attack. So this is a bit... This is an interesting comp. This is a bit odd. But, yeah, it could work. Could work. Because, again, you have the good nano target. You have the monkey. I mean, in this, unless it's to keep the Sigma alive, you shouldn't be nanoing anyone else. Just the monkey. And yes, they are playing Roadhog, so it's kind of good for that. And yes, you could nade the trans, but I mean, it's not like you're grabbing them or anything. So Yeah. Yeah. If you didn't have a monkey, I would like you to play something else. But since you've got a monkey, the Anna is okay.
Attackers incoming.
So yeah, this is okay. Again, they have Hanzo.
Payload's moving out.
Correct choice.
This damage boost is stupid. It's not the correct choice, ironically. She should be damage boosting Mythical or Hanzo. Yeah, good. Nice, but careful with your positioning, yeah. Yeah, I like going to the right. You're still in the open again, though. But yeah, I would be more to the right. The Hanzo has... Did he just kill you? That is it. Yeah, I would be thinking about nading that just because that was a bit crazy. But yeah, you're down. Like... no. So that's a good nade. Nading him, that would have been a good nade. You're lucky not to get hot. What are you doing? Yep, hide. Hide better than that. No, don't. What are you doing? What are you doing? Nade, nade it, nade it, nade it. Oh. Yeah, you're a bit late. You didn't get any credit because the nade didn't hit him. But it helped your teammates. But yeah. So, yeah, I want you to be where he is. That's where I want you to be. In the side. Gives you angles. And you're safe. Here you're in the open. No. Yep, good. Stop shooting. Hunter's a bit far back. And again, you're in the open. Don't like this. Where the hell are we? Why does it do that?
Get the payload moving.
Okay.
Let's start over.
Don't know why it does that. Yeah, this is this. Okay. Basically, I just don't like your positioning at all. It's out in the open. Hopefully you've been told that their Ash is on a flank. But you hear the shots, right? Yeah. You're looking around for her. So hide, be in cover, be up where the tanks are. You can use the payload right there on the left. You can hide in front of that. And then you could just go to the right. You see where the pink car is. You could be behind that. You'd be safe. Or take the long way around, literally to your right of you now. You can walk through the little corridor to come up to where Mythical is. On the right. But yeah, this is like... You're suicidal, man. Yeah, better Hanzo would kill you. And again, you're just trying these nades out. And look at your main tank. I mean, you could argue he's feeding, but I mean... Yeah. Again, a nade in there, and that Zen is dead. As well as your tank possibly being alive. Just... Yeah, no, that's a waste of a nade. If you just shot him twice, he would be full health. And now you've got a tank who, yeah. Yeah, usage of nades, usage of sleeps. Again, just being out in the open. That should have happened to you like 3 times over already, really. With the Hanzo. I mean, this is it. You step out into the open, when they have snipers, you can be dead. They have a Zen as well, so you could get volleyed. And when you're this close, you get hooked. So, yeah, regroup, of course. But yeah, the main things you need to focus on... Oh, okay. No. Wrong choice. If anything, you should be going like Brig or going Zen yourself. Because with a Discord and an orb on your monkey can kill things better and dive better and do stuff. And you can be more safe. And you have a defensive ultimate for the Flux. And you have Discord for the Bob. You have defensive ultimate for the Dragon if it does something good. Here, this is not a brawly comp. It is not a rush comp. This Moira is going to not achieve much at all. It's not a bad orb. But yeah, I don't like the Moira pick at all. The Anna was actually better. He's probably dead.
Rebuild you.
It's good switching from one to another, but you could be faster with it. It's a good fade out. Good, good, good. You don't need to be that tappy with it. It's like tap, because you're not really doing much there. You're just wasting your heal really fast by doing that. Well, if you want to conserve it, spray it, wait 2 seconds for it to wear off, then spray it again. Wait 2 seconds, spray it again. Just by repeatedly tapping it, you're just wasting it really fast. Because you're not getting the benefit of the 2 second heal over time. Yeah. Risky, but yeah, good. He's gonna flank, you know that, yeah. Lucky. That's a waste of cooldowns. So I mean, like the Anna, at least you had something like would have negated the Roadhog. You could have slept the Bob. You could have, naded the Trans. You could have YOLO slept the Sigma out of his ult. YOLO slept the Moira out of her ult. Slept the Hog out of his ult. Like the Anna it's like funny. You picked the wrong hero when you picked Anna to start with, even though you weren't to know it for the enemy team, but for your own team you were on the wrong hero. And then you actually picked the right hero here, unless, like I said, you could go Zen, because then you can do all the other things, but more. But yeah, top tier picks with these comps, maybe Zen number 1, Anna number 2. Moira's just, you're not achieving anything. Let's see what, yeah. You need to be doing some damage, you see. This is no good. Now you're out of heals. And you throw a damage orb. So you can't do much, but Mythical, so I watched this and I said, already I've seen what he's done. And that is, yeah. It's just low level play that they didn't notice that he wasn't dead in the previous fight. And it's smart from him to hide and to come up behind. But to be honest, that is the only reason you get first point. Otherwise, I think you get full held here. Because the monkey is getting destroyed. He's just getting... if you had a nano, that's the thing, you see. Or if you had the orb and the discord to help him kill things faster. Because he's just getting discorded and then pummeled by Roadhog and Hanzo. And he's got no DPS to support him. Really, like Hanzo plays Tracer. Like if the monkey, you could go monkey Tracer, and then with the Zen, and then the monkey and the Tracer with one discord, you'd be like murdering the Zen and whoever else. Still, yeah. Whoa, okay, that's dangerous. You don't want to use your one defensive cooldown to go into enemies. Although they've committed ult, so it's kind of okay. Nice, but this, yeah, okay. Whoa, you went back! You're insane. I would have faded behind the wall, then used the healing orb on the wall, or at least waited for your Mercy to heal you. Who's on the point?
60 seconds.
It's just Hanzo, is it? No, it's the Sigma. Yeah, don't love that. Kind of should, I mean, one, you should be on the Anna or the Zen, and you should be on the payload. Because the Mercy can fly forward and help people out, but yeah. So they're on payload. You have your ult, you don't need to heal. Just leave it. Could have slept that. So I mean, at least the dragon is a bad idea, but Quick little melee. Don't forget the little combos. Should always try and weave in a melee at the end if someone is low. Just as optimal. It's the fastest. Right, so what happens here? Now you have coal, so you can do something with that. Yep. Oh, I think you just slightly missed it. Ideally, you want to, if you'd aimed that here, I know that's you just lobbed it, but if you aim it here, it bounces off there onto this wall, out through the door, does some damage. I think yours just bounced right back.
Damage. Touch from afar.
So yeah, Mythical doing sneaky things again, but where are you? So this time you actually took the high ground, but what is going to happen? Yeah.
I cast this.
I mean, nice, but they're rezzing it anyway.
Surrender to my will.
Why did you do that? You just heard the Sigma ult. Like, yeah, not great use. You just wasted a third of it doing nothing. You haven't actually landed it on anyone yet, and you see, look at the bar, you've wasted a third of it. And now we're doing something almost over halfway through. Cool. Alright. Yeah, nice. Unlucky if it doesn't get the kill. But, yeah. What did you use your fade on? Get the mega on the right. Maybe. Yeah. I mean, you could fade to chase that kill down. Hello? Yep. Yeah, similarly, willy-nilly orbs. You're just lobbing them out. You're just lobbing them out. I mean, that's a good one, and I think you're going to get full value of it because it hit the back wall and ricocheted around. You can't... So, do you know this? You cannot heal through that bubble, so that's doing nothing until you get to the other side of it. Yeah.
I will not be denied. The payload has control. Checkpoint.
Yeah. You haven't got much healing resource, so try and use your healing orbs more and heal less in situations like this. And here is just where you should be. You should just be waiting, doing no healing, get full resource all the way back. So do a damage orb and then don't. Nice, I like the angle. Get full healing resource. Yeah, you want him to push up. You're right, he should be pushing up. But your Mercy shouldn't be doing that. No, don't. What? You weren't at full.
I'm under attack.
Just hide. So you're using the payload, but not in a smart way. You're just standing on top of it so that you could just be picked off quite easily. Stand behind it. Use the cover. Yeah, not bad. I think that isn't going to be the best, but not bad. Yep. Duck, baby. Duck, baby. Whoa.
I will.
So there's one thing, I mean, you have another 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 2.5 seconds of cooldown. You just invested 3 ults, I don't know why. I don't know why you've coalesced again. But if you were going to coalesce, try and get the maximum out of it by waiting 2 seconds more, throwing an orb out, be it heal or damage depending, and then immediately cancel it. You can cancel the animation of an orb with the ultimate. But again, I don't know why you've used your coal here. And again, you're just firing it into a wall. Okay, yeah. This is super aggressive. You could be hooked. You can be McCree. Oh, he's dead.
An ominous portent.
No. Come on. He was. Yeah, you should have.
I will rebuild.
You should have done a healing orb there. Because it could be bouncing around the courtyard. That one's fine. But you might need a healing orb in a minute. So it's very frustrating to play against, but one thing that is quite easy to do and quite beneficial, especially on Moira, because you don't have to aim that much, is you hold your R2 and you can spam crouch to deny people headshotting you and stuff to make it more difficult. Have a look at the review I did for Olive, because I talked about Moira things there. I'm going to go into the practice range and just show you a couple of things that you're not doing on Anna, because you're not quick scoping very much. You're not quick scoping very much, which I think you could do. And then, like, that's the things. Technique-wise on Anna, I want you to quick scope more. I want you to turn your scope sensitivity down, and then play style. Your positioning is nearly always quite bad, and then also think about the usage of your cooldowns. You know, what do you think you might need the sleep for? You know, be it the Bob, be it the Roadhog ult, to save someone. Someone gets hooked and you sleep the Roadhog, he can't do his, you know, or you could nade at the same time. So, you know, think about what you want to use your cooldowns for and how they can help your team or deny the enemy team their win conditions, you know. And then think about if they have them. And if you can, just throw it out because they don't have them, you know that they don't have Bob, so you can throw out your sleeps willy-nilly, etc. That sort of stuff. Just think about your...
My will made real.
I mean, yes, the monkey was probably dead, but I don't know if I've seen you use a healing orb. Yep. And don't forget there is that thing, again, watch the Olive review on Moira, because there's the little super jump you can do on Moira to get further distance. So you'd be further away now, safer. But I mean, again, Moira's just the wrong pick here. You play the wrong hero, man. Like the pick here would be Brig. 100% would be Brig. Because you can heal the monkey from a distance, you can heal the Sombra from a distance, and you can stun the ball when he comes in. Plus you can stun certain things, boop certain things away. If you're in the thick of it, you can stun the Roadhog, you can stun the McCree out of their ultimates, or, you know, out of his healing. It's just, you know, throw the whip shot every now and then to get you proc your healing. But you are so fucked. Oh, you did a healing orb.
This will heal you.
Yeah, there was a super jump opportunity. Because... But yeah, just wrong hero. For this far, when you're not playing a brawl comp, it's just the wrong hero. Yeah, stay inside. Stay inside. Live. So you're in this room. Everyone's taking a bit of damage. This would be a good healing orb.
Pass this forth.
Just in the room, it bounce around, keep you alive, keep them alive. Oh dear. Yeah. No, that's a waste. It's just going back to your spawn. Yeah. Wrong hero. %100% Brig. Zen would be a bad choice because the ball can just dive and kill you. And the Widow. I mean, you could contest the Widow, but you have a Widow. So, yeah, Brig. Now this is really hard to cross because you don't have to payload for cover. More. Okay, that's 100% waste. Watch it just bounce back. Just, yeah. Complete waste. Your monkey's dead. You're in the open. You can get hooked.
I require assistance.
Yep. Yep. Positioning, use of abilities. Hanzo's getting killed. Yeah, it's just... There's a lot that... It's not bad because there's lots of people there. It's going to get a decent amount of value, but... No, yeah, you can do the bob and weave, but just switch heroes.
Payload's on its way.
Oh, he gets sniped out of the EMP. And there's a high noon going on. Yeah, you guys are done. Are you still playing the Moira? I think that's a better orb. Oh, yeah, again, the little jump gets you there further. You want to use that. And you still have this widow who's just able to shoot at you. You're not crossing the sight line sensibly. I mean, there's mines now, so you're screwed. But ideally, you want to. I mean, you could go this way and then fade across the gap into that room. That would have probably been smarter. But again, you're just playing the wrong hero. You want to be here if you're playing, you know, playing the brig and be here or whatever. It's, yeah, I mean, this is lost, isn't it? Yeah. So not playing the optimal heroes and positioning is a big thing. So, there we go.
Never stop fighting for
So one, I mean, mine is maybe a little bit too slow, but I don't know. But what is the quick scope? It's just, you just have to practice the timing. You just practice the timing of it. And then you can do that one as well, which is the I'm not, as you can see, I'm not the best. But this is in order to keep yourself moving. To make yourself harder to hit. So you're jumping and then you just scoping in at the last second. And as soon as that scoping animation it gets to this certain point, you just release it. Like that. It's really useful. Like I said, when you're jumping or whatever, you're moving. I think that's one of the most useful things on Ana to be able to do. And you already don't forget to weave in the old punches to cancel the animation. And the combo, which I'm sure you know. I'm sure you know the combo, which is after you've slept, you shoot nade and then shoot melee, but you cancel each animation. Shoot nade much faster, shoot melee much faster. And I don't know what you have your nano as. You can see in mine it's L3, because then I don't have to take my thumb off the thumbstick. Some people are worried about that they might, you know, moving forward or back, they might accidentally press it, but it's never happened to me. But, yeah. There's some,
Go to sleep.
there's some Ana things. I don't know what else there is to say. Like I said, I just think you should have a slower, sensitivity here, because having it fast here is fine. To be honest, maybe I could have mine a bit faster, but don't know, works for me. 3300. Yeah, I might up it a little bit, but definitely scoped. I would say for sure. For sure. For sure do that. Anyway, there you go. There's some Ana things. I like I said, the Moira things are in the
Science will reveal the
Olive
truth.
video, but just for your sake, they are here. So the first thing is use your jump at the end of a fade, so you can get a bit more distance. And of course, you can do that backwards as well. And you get, look, especially off stairs, look, massive distance. Try and make maximum use of your orbs using the corners, you know. Don't forget to finish with a punch. And then I won't bother showing you this, but you can animation cancel your, you know, your ultimate. Animation cancel your ultimate
This will improve your condition. Double kill.
And like I said, doing that, look how far you're just wasting your heal. I wouldn't bother. Just 2 seconds, then cancel. Oh, this is taking ages.
I will rebuild you.
Here you go. Animation cancel.
Surrender.
Like that.
I will. Double kill.
Yeah. And try and line people up is always the best thing to do. There you go.
Allow me.
Don't think there was anything else to say on other heroes. Yeah, cool. There you go. Done. Bye.